Hi, Only Murders in the Building fans. Welcome to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, and this is Dr. S. Today we'll discuss Only Murders in the Building Season 4, Episode 2. It's called Gates of Heaven. Well, okay, they know now. The trio knows Saz is dead. We found out in the last episode. It's official. Now they have to figure out why. Who's the target?
Yes.
Who done it? I just want to start with Saz water in the mason jar. It was ridiculous.
That was so funny.
But the way
the slapstick. So Steve Martin is a comic genius, right?
Yes.
And I love that there was they just took their time with this.
Yes.
Right? And just let Steve Martin be Steve Martin because
that's what we need.
Staring at his hands and
then good old Martin Short with his you have Saz hands. And then he's like, I regret that. I'm sorry. I laughed so hard.
I love it.
This is a good...
take your time with that. Those little things, those little nuggets, just bring me joy.
This is why we watch it, right? Okay, they do determine that the shot came from outside the apartment, and it came from the Westies, as they call the tenants over on the west side of the building.
Did we even know there was a West Tower?
I didn't.
I'm very pleased with this because it's a way to stay in the Arconia without... new people, but still in the building.
Yeah.
Smart.
I was delighted to see Kumail Nanjiani as our Christmas lover. Oh, I love him so much. All right, so first let's talk about some of the Westies. So we have Stink-Eyed Joe, because he kind of makes these stink eyes from across the way. Turns out he's Pink-Eyed Joe, because he has antibiotic-resistant pink eye.
Richard Kind. I love him too, so it's kind of nice to see these familiar faces. So.
When they're looking out there and they're looking at all the Westies, it gave me Rear Window vibes.
Exactly.
I just watched it for the first time ever.
Oh, it's so good.
I
thought the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yep, it's totally like a homage to that whole Hitchcock thing.
So fun. So they go over to check him out, and he's actually a super sweet guy, but then he's going to go play Oh Hell with the neighbors, which is a family of 3. It's a mother, father, and a daughter. And they're already kind of silly. And first of all, the mother, Inez, she has a huge crush on Brazos. Charles.
Well, not just a crush, but the hall pass.
She gets a hall pass with him, right?
That's amazing.
And they kind of say let's go, you get a hit of something, and you take the knife and you go to the bathroom. I was like, what the hell is going on? And there's a ham.
Hanging on the shower curtain rod.
And they just cut off a little piece.
Yeah.
It's so obscure, but okay.
I like it. I like weird family culture traditions.
Yeah. And they're like, it's a Westie thing. But anyway, okay. And then there's another set of windows that they never open the shades. And I'm suspecting this is Dudenoff.
Dudenoff, that's what I think.
Right? And that was the name written on Saz's notepad, right? Okay. Anyway, so they have to go. So, first of all, this whole episode, Mabel and Oliver are convinced that Charles is cognitively declining. He's not doing well. So they're like, you stay here and call the cops and wait on hold for hours and hours.
Which I loved that whole thing, too, because what a smart way to, start, kind of like a ticking clock.
Yeah.
Because they can really only snoop around as detectives.
Yes.
While, they're waiting. I mean, they're doing the right thing. They're calling the cops, but they're on hold.
Exactly.
For
they'll
really
do their
long
own
time.
Really long time. They'll do their own little investigation in the meantime. So they get into a vacant, locked apartment, which Mabel's totally going to rent. She had mentioned that she said it was like a nice size studio.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Good call.
Yeah, and they find some tinsel. Red herring. In my opinion, that's a red herring. Because obviously we know the Christmas lover.
Yes.
But then there's a pig in the bathtub. I love pigs. Anybody that knows me knows I love pigs. So.
And that relates to the ham.
Yes. And then she said that radio was a ham radio.
Oh.
I guess that's a brand.
That's what they used to call the ham radios, the ones that are breaker.
Oh. She said a lot of ham going on here. Yeah, and then someone tries to get in, but that doesn't go anywhere yet. But they think that that's where the murderer was.
So none of those people are the murderer. Right? Come on. Too easy, right?
Probably.
Not the people that we've met. Not Stink Eye and not the Christmas guy and not the family.
Yes, but that number that they flipped upside down and it says, oh, hell, at the end of the episode makes you think it's one of you playing oh, hell. But, yeah,
but it's
that's
the code. But it's the code. It's really the door code.
Yes.
So, but they must all...
Oh.
Do they all... Because the game is oh, hell, but the door code is the upside down, 7, 4, whatever.
Maybe they want to plant it. They're trying to frame them.
But do they all know that oh hell is a number of that door code? Like,
Yeah,
do they all have
exactly.
access to that? Yeah, that is interesting.
Oh.
I don't know. It's gonna be something, but I just feel like it's the trick.
Yeah, they do that,
Yeah,
right?
they do.
We can't decide this early on
Mhm.
anyway, right?
Yeah.
So, it's clear that Charles was the target all along. And it was really nice to see Saz and I guess how much she did for him as a friend and how she got him started. He literally said, you gave me friends because of the weekly poker games. And then she literally took a bullet for him. Like,
I know.
She wasn't just the stunt double. They were really good friends.
They were really good friends. Yes, I love that we get to see. So this is always the case. So you get to know the dead person because they bring them back like this.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, I wish that person hadn't died.
Yeah. And that was crazy that Saz is dating Jan or was dating Jan in prison.
We knew that, right?
I don't remember that for some reason.
Yeah, from last season it was mentioned.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Lord. Okay, well.
The fact that Jan's back, and it wasn't a figment of his imagination. Like, she literally broke out of prison.
I know.
And then I was like, how'd she get in there? Oh, the tunnel's behind. Good job bringing all that back, because I was like, why is she there? That's weird. But
it was pretty outrageous, but then we got to see Detective Williams again because of it.
So glad she's back. And it all made sense, too, why she was there, because Jan.
Totally. And
then they get through to 911.
Yes.
I'd like to report a murder.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you're already here.
It all worked out,
I thought it was really well done.
I'm so glad that Detective Williams is back because she is played by Oscar award-winning actress Divine Joy Randolph. So good for her.
Yeah.
She came back. You win an Oscar, and then maybe you're too big for this.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
No.
And
what I love about this show is that they will get the big names like Meryl Streep because they can just probably shoot it in like a day.
True.
Like they'll work it around your schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're so great to us too. Like the last season was just last summer.
Yeah.
They're like very quick,
Yeah,
so
thanks for doing
I'll
that.
take it. I do not want to wait 2 years for seasons anymore.
Yeah, that is so stupid. That doesn't make any sense.
No,
that it would
strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
Keep it fresh.
Jeez Louise. Anyway, so they did have to get this luminol.
Okay, I watched a lot of CSI, so that's why I know about luminol.
Wow, I did not know about it, but it'll make the blood remnants go.
Any bodily fluid.
Oh. Oh, that's why she said she had to see what was going on in her apartment. Okay, now I get it. Okay, so when they are checking the blood-stained spot of Saz, there's a little message written in it that says, tap in.
That's what they used to say.
All the feels, yes.
Oh my god.
So here we are. Saz is really dead.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was in denial about it, but no, they literally have her joints, like the metal joints.
Her metal. You can't get that out.
Yeah.
So we still don't know, why would anyone want to kill Charles? He's not that bad of a guy.
Who would want to kill
he's
Charles?
a little sweetie pie.
And this Dudanoff is obviously the prime suspect right now, but that's no way could that be. We can't already know. You know what I mean?
We don't even know what that is. Like, is it a person's name?
True.
And why does Saz have it written down? Like, did Saz know somebody was trying to kill Charles?
No.
But I feel like if she thought someone was trying to kill Charles, she would have helped him.
Well, she was kind of concerned for him, right? So maybe she did know something was going to happen, so she went to the apartment to get that
wine. Isn't it to get wine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did she literally take a bullet for him? Like, she knew?
I feel like she didn't.
Okay.
Wait, but okay, here's just the far off maybe theory, but no. She's really good friends with him. But what if she was kind of involved with it?
Oh.
And then she accidentally got shot instead of him. You know, but she was part of planning
it's all possible.
Because what are all those notes? Like, what is she at her house?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's obviously too soon to tell. We're
only
on episode 2, but I don't want to take it off the table because
anything's possible.
being responsible for your own murder, that would be different. Accidentally.
This is very interesting.
Involved in it.
Aren't they doing so great this season?
I like
There's no lull. This is great. And the writing is funny.
It's better than the last season. The last season
completely
I was
agree.
like,
I agree.
It's okay. Like, I enjoyed having Paul Rudd and Meryl Streep, but I wasn't too happy with the whole story, but I do like this one.
This is I'm only 2 episodes in and I'm really excited for it. All right. Well, let us know what you thought of this episode. Please comment below, and then we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.